이거 좀 멋있네.
그래, 이런 것들이 있으면 좋지.
오, 이것도 나쁜.
No one expected BTS' latest ARIRANG North America promotion sketch video to leave millions of fans emotionally shattered within hours of its release, but hidden behind the glamorous stages, futuristic buildings, and massive 2026 tour promotions was a series of deeply personal moments that instantly sent ARMY into chaos. Taehyung whispering heartfelt words to Jungkook in the dressing room, emotional conversations about their painful early years, the two of them protecting each other under New York's freezing rain, and a level of intimacy, devotion, and sacrifice that many fans say feels far more powerful than anything BTS has ever shown before on camera. Watch the continuation of this video and don't miss it. Before we start, make sure you're ready to love this moments. Welcome to V Effect. BTS once again sent the internet into a frenzy after releasing their latest video titled BTS ARIRANG North America Promotion Sketch, offering fans a completely different side of their journey in 2026. The video is far more than an ordinary promotional documentary. It feels like a visual love letter that left armies around the world in tears because of the deep emotions captured throughout the footage. The main highlight that immediately caught fans' attention was the extraordinary dedication shown by Taehyung and Jungkook while preparing for their phenomenal performances during the North American promotion schedule. In the video clips, viewers are invited inside the practice rooms where Taehyung and Jungkook can be seen working tirelessly. Both of them displayed an incredible level of professionalism, paying attention to every tiny detail of their movements to ensure every transition looked clean, sharp, and powerful on camera. Their precision in perfecting the physical performance became undeniable proof of how deeply they respect both the stage and their audience. Even the exhaustion visible on their faces only reflected their unwavering determination to deliver the greatest performance possible. More than just technical preparation, the video carries a larger narrative about BTS' love story with the world through their 2026 World Tour concerts. Through every drop of sweat and every serious discussion behind the scenes, it became clear that Taehyung and Jungkook's greatest motivation was their deep love for ARMY. The emotional moments captured on camera showed how they poured their hearts and souls into creating sincere connections with fans across every corner of the world. The release of the video immediately sparked emotional reactions across social media, with fans expressing pride and happy tears as they witnessed the enormous sacrifice and dedication shown by the two youngest BTS members to keep the flame of love alive on the global stage. The breathtaking visuals in the video were further elevated by the choice of an incredibly magnificent filming location that instantly stole everyone's attention. Taehyung and Jungkook appeared inside a modern building with futuristic aesthetics resembling a world-class art museum, complete with multi-level structures and towering ceilings. In between the intense filming sessions, the pair could not hide their admiration for the stunning architecture surrounding them. Their eyes sparkled as they explored every corner of the building, revealing their genuine appreciation for the artistic masterpiece that became the backdrop of their performance. The happiness felt even more complete because this moment of admiration was shared together with the other BTS members. The atmosphere inside the grand filming location turned warm as all the members gathered together, exchanging smiles and discussing the beauty of the building's interior design. The contrast between the cold magnificence of the architecture and the warmth of their interactions created an incredibly touching atmosphere for fans. ARMYs became emotional seeing how, despite becoming global icons in 2026, they still possessed the humility to be amazed by the beautiful things around them, almost as if they were still the same young dreamers who first began their journey years ago. Behind the grandeur of the architecture, the cameras captured intimate moments as Taehyung and Jungkook prepared themselves inside the dressing room. The busy stylists fixing their hair and adjusting their stage outfits did not stop the two from enjoying each other's company. Every detail of their appearance was handled carefully, from their perfectly styled hair to outfits that highlighted each of their unique charisma, creating an undeniable star aura before stepping in front of the cameras for the main shoot. The atmosphere, which had initially been serious, suddenly turned sweet when Taehyung unexpectedly gave a sincere compliment to the younger member. Looking at Jungkook, who already appeared flawless in his elegant outfit, Taehyung softly said with admiration, "Kook, you're so handsome. I feel like I'm falling in love with you all over again." Hearing those words, Jungkook simply smiled brightly and responded warmly, "What, my love? It was a brief yet meaningful interaction that immediately became a hot topic among fans because it reflected the strong bond of affection and support between them. The closeness reflected in that conversation felt like a comforting remedy amid their intense promotional schedule across North America in 2026. The moment revealed the human side of two global superstars who could still joke around and mentally support one another despite the immense pressure of their work. For ARMY, the naturally sweet words exchanged between them were more than simple teasing. They represented the comfort and deep trust they had built over more than a decade of growing together under the name BTS. The video did not only showcase the personal closeness among the members, but also recorded the extraordinary kindness shown by Taehyung, Jungkook, and the rest of BTS toward everyone at the filming location. Every time they crossed paths with production crew members or local staff inside the building, they never hesitated to offer warm greetings, respectful bows, and genuine smiles. Their humble attitude proved that even while standing at the peak of global fame, they continued to value ethics and deeply appreciate the hard work of every individual involved in making the ARIRANG project successful. This series of heartfelt moments became a deeply emotional conclusion to the promotional sketch video, leaving a lasting impression on everyone who watched it. The combination of their disciplined performance preparations, honest sweet interactions, and respectful treatment of those around them created a complete picture of why BTS continues to remain a universally loved phenomenon. The video ultimately ended on an emotional note, once again emphasizing that behind the grandeur of the 2026 World Tour are hearts filled with love and dedication, constantly striving to give the best version of themselves to the world. Amid the chaos of their packed schedule, there was also a quiet moment that revealed the sentimental side of the two stars. While resting in one corner of the massive building, Taehyung and Jungkook appeared immersed in a relaxed conversation filled with memories. The atmosphere instantly became deeply melancholic as they began revisiting the past, remembering the days when they were merely teenagers stepping into the harsh realities of the global music industry with nothing but simplicity and dreams. One of the most touching topics they discussed was Jungkook's old camera bag, which had become iconic during the early years of their career. The bag was a silent witness to Jungkook's journey as the Golden Magne, always enthusiastically recording precious moments of the members through his own lens. With his remarkable memory, Taehyung began recalling small details about how Jungkook never separated himself from that bag, bringing warmth into the modern and cold filming environment. This moment further highlighted how much attention Taehyung always paid to even the smallest things related to Jungkook. For Taehyung, the memory of the camera bag was not merely about an object, but a symbol of Jungkook's struggles and growth that he personally witnessed from up close. Taehyung's ability to remember those old habits reflected the depth of the emotional bond they had built, where every small detail of each other's lives became an important part of the personal history they shared together. Listening to Taehyung's story, Jungkook smiled emotionally, realizing that the long journey they had traveled together for more than a decade still remained carefully preserved in his best friend's memory. They talked about how quickly time had passed, from carrying a simple camera bag through the streets of Seoul to now standing at the top of the world with the prestigious ARIRANG tour promotions in 2026. This nostalgia added emotional depth to the video, reminding fans that the massive success they enjoy today was built upon small dreams and years of consistency. Their professionalism was tested once again when the filming schedule moved to the streets of New York during extreme weather conditions. The video captured moments where Taehyung and Jungkook had to face freezing temperatures and endless drizzles in the city that never sleeps. Despite the harsh weather, the pair, known for their incredibly strong bond, continued showing remarkable dedication without a single complaint, even as the icy New York wind cut through them during filming breaks. Wrapped in stylish thick coats, several heartwarming moments could be seen as Taehyung and his husband Jungkook comforted each other beneath the same umbrella. In the middle of the rain, Jungkook carefully made sure Taehyung stayed warm, while Taehyung occasionally adjusted his partner's scarf to protect him from the cold air. Their natural intimacy amid the gloomy weather created a breathtaking cinematic atmosphere, as though the coldness of New York itself melted away because of the warmth they showed each other in front of the entire crew. The rain soaking the streets of New York only added a beautiful aesthetic touch to the ARIRANG video, creating a dramatic backdrop for their appearance. Even though they had to repeat several takes under the freezing rain, The energy they radiated never diminished. Taehyung and Jungkook continued delivering their best expressions, as if they wanted to prove that harsh weather could never stop them from delivering their message of love to the world through the 2026 tour. The staff members at the location also appeared amazed by the physical and mental endurance shown by both of them. Their interactions during the cold weather did not escape the attention of the other BTS members present at the filming site. There was a strong sense of togetherness as all of them gathered beneath heated tents, sharing warm drinks and funny stories to fight off the freezing temperatures. The presence of Taehyung and Jungkook, who constantly looked after one another, seemed to become an additional source of strength for the team, creating a positive working atmosphere despite the difficult conditions. It proved once again that their unity is not just an image, but a genuine reality they live every single day. The segment of the video showing their struggles in New York ended with soft laughter between the two as raindrops fell across their faces, revealing their cheerful side even amid difficult circumstances. For ARMY, watching Taehyung and Jungkook continue shining despite the gloomy weather became an incredibly touching inspiration. In the end, the documentary did not merely showcase the grandeur of BTS North American promotions, but also revealed the resilient and loving side of their relationship, which remained strong even under harsh weather, turning the ARIRANG promotional video into an emotional masterpiece. Leave your positive comments here. The best comment will be pinned as a way to honor their love. Thank you to everyone who continues to support this channel. May God reward all of your kindness. This video reflects my personal opinion and interpretation. It is made for entertainment purposes only and does not represent confirmed facts.